And we're back. Okay, cool. We have made some adjustments. It seems like we should be back up on both YouTube and Twitch. I will confirm that. You can confirm it just by chatting to us and letting us know if you see us again. And if you can actually see us. I see that we're still dropping 10% of our frames at the absolute lowest settings we've ever streamed at. Meaning that our internet currently, even though we're paying an extra $150 for it now, is worse than it was before we upgraded. So that is very, very frustrating, but hey, we're still going to do the show.
Actually, Faison says it's marginally less bad.
We're still going to do the show. Marginally less bad. That works. That works for me. All right. I guess marginally less bad is what we're aiming for here.
All right. So do you want to read the first story? Do you want me to read the first story? Do you want me to put it down, flip it, and reverse it?
I'd like you to hold your horses, is what I'd like. It's up to you if you want to read first. If you want me to
I'll read first since I have my email pulled up already because I was prepared, I guess.
Sure she was.
All right. So the subject of our first email is they are always watching.
It's either really sweet or really, really creepy. Yeah.
I hope it's the really sweet one.
We'll find out here in a minute, I'm sure.
All right. So it goes. Hiya, Adam and Robin. Hello, that's us.
Hello.
This is my second homegrown horror. Congratulations. Thank you. It's like I'm saying congratulations to myself and thanking myself. I don't know. Anyway, once me and my friend were going into a patch of woods, and we were just going to chill. I would never do that myself, go into the woods just to chill. I know you live near woods. For me, it was
I've gone into the woods to chill
a little
before.
bit more weird to do so because we had beaches, so you just go to the beach to chill instead.
Right. You lived on an island, so it's understandable.
She has always been the mom type. I love the mom friends. She told me the woods gave her a bad vibe. She is a sensitive person. We had carried a Ouija board with us, so you weren't just going to chill.
Yeah, that's not chilling. That's raising the dead.
We sat at this weirdly shaped tree stump, and we set the stuff up. I brought sea salt to give us some kind of protection. I put a circle of salt around us, and we started it up. A few minutes passed, and we heard a small pack of crows. Murder of crows?
Murder.
Or does it have to be a certain number to be a murder?
I mean, if it's a group, it's a murder, but I don't know what like a group is considered. Maybe more than 3? Who knows? Do the lights seem to be flickering to you?
No.
I'm just hallucinating. They are flickering. You're crazy. Okay, continue.
In my folklore, crows represent death. Interesting. I looked over at my friend, and she was shaking a little and was very cold in the middle of summer.
Interesting.
We could feel things around us, and I'm not the type to tell a demon to enter me, but I would totally tell a demon to go fuck off.
Wow.
When she got a response, it was my late grandmother's name, and then it spelt Hell.
That's fucked up. So it's your late grandmother's name, and then the word hell.
Yeah. I freaked the fuck out. I grabbed my friend without properly closing out. So you didn't say goodbye. Fuck. I shoved some salt in her. What? Another folklore thing that if you eat salt, a demon can't enter and take your soul. And I chugged some salt. Okay, so she's just like, eat this, and made her friend eat salt, and then ate salt. That's just so funny when you say, I shoved salt in her.
The imagery is just weird when you hear it that way.
I picked her up and ran out. While exiting, my friend and me felt something watching us. Ever since we did this, anytime we were around woods, I live in a house surrounded by woods, we can feel something staring at us. Well, that's it for now. Thanks for reading, and I love you all. With love, Emily. Thank you so much for that story. That's really scary. I don't even know what you would do to close out a session that you...
I think all you can do is reopen it and properly close it. Because technically you've never closed it, I suppose. I don't know. I'm not a Ouija board expert. I just say don't mess with them. And if you do mess with them, just make sure you follow the rules. So in this case, I'd say try... I mean, I wouldn't suggest using it again if you don't have to.
Right.
But, I would open it up, use it for a little bit, ask what the weather's going to be like tomorrow, and then... say like to all spirits and all things connected from the other side, we're closing this out. TTYL GG bro, and then move it to close or end or whatever it is, and thank you. Whatever the hell, however you end it, click resolve. Let them give you your 5-star rating, customer service satisfaction, and then move on with your life. And hopefully you won't feel like you're being watched anymore. So. Yeah, good tip on the salt though. Ever make sure to shove salt into your friends if you're ever afraid they're going to be possessed by a demon. I recommend the belly button. It's the best way. So, I mean, the key to a man's heart is through his stomach, right?
Oh, my Lord.
See, I imagine the soul is the same way. But there you go. Thank you so much for sending that in. We appreciate you. All right, let's take a break and look over into Stream Chat. I see that we're only dropping 14% of our frames. So instead of it being a slideshow, now it's just like you're watching basic cable in the 1970s. So, so fucking frustrating. I sincerely hate Cox. It's just the worst service, and they know they're the worst, and they don't give a shit. They just don't care about their customers. They don't care about their infrastructure. It's like everyone can go fuck themselves. They're just going to keep raising their rates. I sincerely hate them. I'm going to call them and be so goddamn mean to whoever I get on the phone after this, because I've talked to them 2 times in the past week on the phone, and once in like the chat feature where they all assured me my outage, which is horseshit because the internet wasn't down. It was just running like dog shit, that it would be fixed like in a couple hours over the course of 3 days. So here we are on stream day, 6 days later, and we're operating at like the lowest, absolute lowest upload speed possible, and we're dropping 14.5% of frames. And it is super, super frustrating because y'all don't deserve that. Y'all deserve a great show, and we've had great service for the last month, and I guess I should have sacrificed a goat to the Cox gods and thanked my lucky stars that we had that for the time that we did, because apparently it wasn't going to last. So that's my rant. Hashtag fuck Cox. Hashtag end rant. Okay. So let's go ahead and look over into Stream Chat, see what we had. Emily, in fact, was the first person in either channel over there on YouTube and says, first, congratulations. Christina Vasquez was also there. Also, congratulations to Christina on her promotion to moderator in the Scaryish Spooky Friends group.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for all the content you share, and for, being a good person, and now, we officially trust you to monitor content on there. Looks like Glitch was the first person over there in Twitch. We also have Badger Shell, Fancy Iguana, Actually Faison, and shout out to all the folks that joined us on Saturday the 4th of July for our Spooky Friends meetup in the Discord. That was really fun. We all got to hang out and drink and bullshit, so it was a good relaxing time. Vivian is over there in YouTube as well. Emily looks like got a new hamster, so congratulations. Scrolling. ASB Bunny is here saying morning, y'all. I forget it's morning over there. Oh, look at how large that stream element is. I'll give some shout outs before I get that fixed. M Meadows resubscribed for the 20th month using Twitch Prime. Thank you, M Meadows. Fancy Iguana resubscribed for the 2nd month in a row. Says hashtag Team No Fan. You're crazy. Kamiko154 subscribed over there on YouTube. Thank you so much. And A Ghost and a Witch has resubscribed for the 13th month. Says Lucky 13.
Do you have the Twitch redemption thing?
Yeah, it's somewhere there. If you want to read some of the stream chat, I'll get all these other things fixed while I bring that up.
Let's see. There are people talking about the stream quality and all that fun stuff. Hall Essier says, should have used pink Himalayan salt, just saying that right now. What's funny is we played Password this weekend with family.
Password.
And one of the words was
Himalayas.
It was
That's right.
Himalayas. And me and Adam trying to figure out words to describe Himalayas was so...
It was like Tibet, mountains, range.
And then it turned into pink.
Yeah, and I was just like, salt. What? It is getting worse and worse.
It was so bad. We are very bad with geography. Anyway, Lucy says, oh wait, flickering lights. Did I miss it last week, or did you guys figure out why your lights were flickering? No. I
think we had an electrician that was supposed to come but didn't show.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. Squidward's Poppy says, I love how it's assumed that spirits know the future.
I know, that's right. That's so funny. Well, they're from a different world. They got to know everything, right?
And then goes, Dear Spirit, please tell me the Powerball numbers. Which reminds me, did you check our numbers at all?
Nope, haven't. We could be millionaires right now. We wouldn't even know it.
Because it's been like a week, right?
I've missed 2 drawings. So, Friday and Saturday. No big deal. NBD. Chill the F out.
All right.
She is the one named Sailor Moon.
Actually, Faison says, it sounds like Cox is still better than Comcast.
No, I had Comcast when I lived in Chicago. Like, there's alternatives to Comcast. Out in Las Vegas, there's Cox, and then there's CenturyLink. And CenturyLink is maximum 4 megabytes per second download speed, which is ridiculously slow. And CenturyLink's like, we don't care because we have the contract with DirecTV. It's like two horrible companies that don't give a fuck about customer service, and I hate them both.
ASB Bunny says, frames or not, we aren't going anywhere.
Aww.
That's so sweet.
It's very nice of you to say. The numbers, however, would disagree with you.
Ghost and a Witch subscribed. You already read that one, right? Lucky number 13.
Yes.
Hall S here says, I truly thought you were talking about Comcast at first.
They're very similar companies, except Cox isn't as big, and they don't have as wide-ranging of an infrastructure.
Awkward Artist Play says, if you got rich, would you ditch the pod?
Hell no.
No.
The pod would become our lives.
Yeah, if we got rich, it would be like, what is work? We're going to just do the podcast. I'm just gonna do art. That's all I'm gonna do. I literally, while I was packaging all the Patreon packages, because we did get the acrylic charms in, and I mailed them all out this afternoon. I love it. He's so cute.
The Mothman. I know it's very far away, but
very far away.
This is my favorite thing Robin has ever created, especially for our show. And I just said I had to have one of them. You guys still can't see it, really. You can kind of see it. So
at 30 frames a second, I don't know.
Maybe later on the show we'll walk it over there and you can see it dangling in front of the camera.
But I was sitting there and I was packing all of these charms, and I was getting orders for different things because I run my Etsy store and stuff too. But I was sitting there and I was just like, I want this to be my full-time job. I would love to just make stuff and create that kind of content, do art stuff, whatever. And it would be so much easier for us to make extra content for Patreon, do other mini episodes, and get the other podcasts running. Man, if we were rich, that'd be great.
They really would be.
We could do so much more.
Emily is asking for names for their hamster, if it's a boy or a girl, so they need boy and girl names.
Hamtaro.
It's
a hamster.
Ham radio. That one works.
Laura Ann says, you guys haven't moved in like 3 minutes. You might have to refresh, because I know for my screen at least it like freezes and then it'll go again and it freezes.
Yeah, and if we froze because we stopped the show, go ahead and hit refresh and it should be fine now. You probably can't hear it though. Emily says, I forgot to tell you all that my family took my coming out well. Good.
Oh, yay.
We're very happy to hear that. That's always a nerve-wracking thing, and you're very brave for doing it, and shout out to your family for taking it well. That's really great. There's a lot of congratulations going on also over on YouTube.
Valley Grills redeemed a high five 10 minutes ago.
Oh, wait. Terrible.
Why is yours so far away?
It's the same spot it always is, Psycho.
I have to look at how far I have to go to travel to yours.
Where do you want it? Oh my God. Princess. Where am I supposed to put my hand for the high five?
In the middle. Look, like in the middle. See?
Still terrible.
I still have to move. Why aren't you moving?
Because you always do the fucking fierce Like, scroll back to any YouTube video we have for a previous show. She slaps the shit out of my hand so I don't move and add to that force anymore. And now she's confused. All right, gonna keep scrolling.
Cream Lord used a waving hand emote. I love Cream Lord. It's so good. ASB Bunny says, Robin, you made my day. Contact me yesterday about pins. I'm so glad. Because I know shipping to Australia is crazy and might as well, right? If I'm shipping charms anyway, right? It worked out. Everything worked out.
Dude,
oh God, my legs.
She just bashes this desk every time we stream literally anything. Emily says, how was everyone's day? Kamiko 154 says, yay, first time here. Thank you for joining us.
Welcome.
We're sorry it's on a technically difficult stream.
Yeah, and apparently audio's fine. You'll be able to hear us just fine. It's just that we will be like jerky robots.
My day was very long. I didn't go to sleep last night until 4 a.m. And then I woke up at 8 because I had to get ready for work. And I had a meeting that I had to present in immediately at 9, then again at 10, then again at 1, then again at 2:30. So, and I also have like 3,000 tickets I'm working through. So it's been a crazy day, and as soon as the show is over, I'm falling asleep, and I'm going to try and sleep for 14 hours. That's my goal.
I have 2 finals this week, so it's been great. Well, technically 3, because I have a 1 online final for GIS, and then I have my take-home final, which is to create a map, and I'm working on my map, and it's taking me forever. And then I have the structures final. That's going to be fun.
It sounds super fun.
Nope.
Vivian says, here is the question of the week. Good. What is one thing you absolutely love about yourself? For me, it would be my rock hard washboard 6-pack abs. I work very hard to maintain them. Or my sense of humor, one of the two. Probably my sense of humor, actually.
What do I like about myself?
That booty. And your sense of humor.
Something I love about myself is my...
creepiness.
Yeah, I think my creepiness is endearing.
She says some stuff that's just batshit off the wall crazy, y'all, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Emily says their sense of humor. That's pretty good. Vivian says their day was all right. Started watching Arrow on Netflix. I'm already on episode 11.
Arrow's good.
I enjoyed Arrow.
Someone asked what we were drinking. Adam has a White Claw because he's a basic bitch. I have I have one of those, like, what is this brand? I don't even know. One of those Smirnoff cranberry things, and that red, blue, and white, or
red, white, and
berry vodka. I pretty much have a Smirnoff drink, and then I added Chambord, so it's just like a berry drink.
Sounds very exciting.
It sounds, yes, very exciting. Thank you.
Emily got excited, said, "Ooh, it's my story." Awkward Arts Play showed up late and said, I'm late. Good, you missed us having to reboot the entire stream and explaining why we have technical difficulties. It's because our internet service provider is atrocious.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Lunabin says, "Hey, Spooky Fam, welcome." They said they've always had great skin and hair. That is so awesome. So jealous. My skin is just this dry mess. I guess I should just moisturize. I'm just lazy. Glitch says, "I'd say my sense of humor." That's nice. Awesome. I think a lot of our community they're just such funny people, and you guys have such a great sense of humor and have all the great memes, and it's great.
I agree. Emily says a little postscript for her show. That friend that was in the email is now her girlfriend. So congratulations on that.
Cute. We have 3 redeemed drinks.
3?
Yep.
I see. Oh, shit. They all just came in at once. Lunabin, Laura Ann, and Lucy. Wow, it's like you guys coordinated it. What are you doing? What kind of a neo-Nazi fascist, like, commune do you live in where you don't cheer someone that you're drinking with?
I hadn't tasted
She's not
this yet.
high-fiving properly?
I hadn't tasted this yet, and it tastes like Robitussin. Taste it.
Robitussin?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm good, dog.
No, try it, dude.
I'm doing my second drink, and then I'll taste your garbage over there. Man, I am so annoyed at Cox. I cannot believe it's been a week and these bastards have told me that they fixed it and it's still trash.
My friend texts me periodically. Right? Robitussin? Or like cough medicine?
Stinks too. Oh my god.
Tastes like cough medicine.
That's the worst thing I've ever
Yes. I'm a chemist. No, my friend always has been well, not always. Periodically has been texting me and been like, my internet's out again.
Which friend?
Cody.
Oh, okay.
His
I was
internet,
like, what?
They live in Vegas too, and it's just the internet keeps going out constantly. So I don't know what's going on with you, Cox. But
can you stop shaking the desk, please? You're gonna knock this stuff over.
ASB Bunny says, my favorite and least favorite thing about myself is my kindness. Yeah, I could see that being both amazing and a detriment.
Even though it's a detriment, don't ever view it as a weakness because it's very, very important.
All right. Do you want to go into your next email?
I still got a ton of chat, in fact. So Emily says, this is going to sound stupid, but when was the last time you guys rebooted your internet router? I've done it like 6 times per day for the last 2 weeks. So we do it pretty frequently, along with the cable modem itself and the router. So it's just the service is garbage. Izzy says, oh my god, I finally caught a live stream after a long time. LOL. Hi, Adam and Robin.
So sorry, it's on a bad
right. Everyone's showing up for the first time or coming back on a bad internet day.
It's just bad.
Christina says, also thank you guys for the promotion. I sincerely appreciate it. You're welcome. Nice. You earned it. Shout out to also Ghost in the Witch. I forgot to mention they took over as stream boss for the show. So I don't have a contest running. I guess you can decide whether or not I'm going to keep my mustache or shave it. Whoever is the stream boss at the end of the show, there you go. You get to decide whether or not the mustache stays or goes. Hashtag save the stash or hashtag shave the stash.
Thank you so much, Nate and C, for gifting 5 subs. That's absolutely amazing.
It absolutely is. They went to 911 Girl, Cypher Denict, Geeky Gorgeous, Mermaid Key, and Lunabin, which is pretty awesome. Also, looks like Mermaid Key is now the new stream boss. So you have gifted the fate of my mustache to them unless someone does $3.50 worth of damage before the end of the show. Kimiko
the fancy
says...
iguana says hashtag shave.
That's funny. Kimiko says, Robin, Mothman keychain made me come out and join your Patreon. Love you. Thank you so much for joining the Patreon.
Everybody that joined Patreon yesterday just for the keychains, you guys are so funny. You guys are so nice, and I'm so happy. I'm thinking about making a whole collection of them. So I want to do like a Nessie one. I think that'd be really cool. I don't know if I want to do Bigfoot, but if you guys want to let us know which cryptids, maybe I'll make a poll. I'll make a poll on Patreon and see what you guys want as keychains, and then I'll make a collection of them so that you can kind of collect them all. I don't know. But I think it'd be really cute because I really liked it. It made me happy to see the Mothman ones kind of come together, and it took a whole lot of effort between me and the manufacturer, but they got done, and you guys are going to get them in a few days, and I'm so happy and hope you guys like them.
Emily asked if there's anyone else born in July, stated that their birthday is the 19th. Christina said it's their birthday month as well, and their birthday's on the 23rd. It's a lot of July, folks. What zodiac sign is July? Gemini runs from May 20th till June 20th. What comes after Gemini?
Is that Sagittarius?
I don't know. Y'all can tell me. And it's funny, too, because
Cancer.
Christina and Emily would both be different zodiacs because the 20th is the day where it switches. So, all right, I'm going to keep scrolling. J. Valor says, binge Stranger Things finally. Almost missed this. Stranger Things is a pretty good reason to be late. That's no problem. Emily says, I've been stressing for mine and my girlfriend's new baby. I think she's referring to the hamster. She's getting a special breed hamster. That's pretty awesome. It's fun to get pets. I remember having pets when I was younger. And I love having pets now. So
Chicka Chicka Boom Boom used highlight my message and said, I hated Cox. Complete garbage. I tried to see if Frontier is available in your area. I've been using it for a year and I love it.
It's not. I've checked. There is a new one, but their max download speed is like 400 megs a second, and they charge just as much as Cox, and I couldn't get any confirmation on what their upload speed is. They're like, let one of our sales reps come and talk to you. I was like, get fucked.
It seems a lot of mixed ideas of what you should do with your stash. Some say save it, some say shave it. Arkwood Artist Play says, I got a haircut, so should you. Yeah, you can get a haircut. You could do for a haircut.
Yeah, it's almost time. I do like 4 to 6 weeks so that my barber doesn't get mad at me.
A Ghost and a Witch says Chibi Bigfoot. That'd be interesting, and see if I could draw that. Lunabin says Jersey Devil. That's a good one.
Jersey Devil would be really cool.
I like the creatures that look like big white things that are walking across the hills. Oh, what is it called? I don't
Big white things walking across the hills?
Yeah, they just look like a pair of legs. I forget.
I don't know.
Oh, man. I gotta look at all these cryptids. Anyway.
Jay Valor says, Internet is awful for us, too. We're on the same grid as NASA, so anytime there is a storm or busy day, we're slow. Mallory over there on YouTube says, I made that fan art. Not sure which fan art. We've gotten some amazing fan art, though, so thank you. We appreciate you submitting fan art. 911
Girl says, thanks for the sub. It's my birthday. Happy birthday. We love you.
Happy a birthday. Jay Valor says, there better be a Nessie charm. Emily says, Cancer and Leo. Oh, yeah, my mom's a Leo. That makes sense. End of July to middle of August, so.
Yeah, everybody's saying Cancer and that they cry a lot.
That's funny. Nicholas over on YouTube says, hi, it's my birthday today. Congratulations, Nicholas. Happy a birthday.
So many birthdays.
Lots of birthdays.
Everyone's saying Nessie would be cool. Lunabin says the Fresno Nightcrawlers. That's what it is.
Fresno Nightcrawlers. Yes. Got you. Malcolm over there on YouTube says, I made that fan art they posted on their Insta. I about died when I saw that. Thank you so much for the fan art. We love fan art. Like, we love posting it. It is one of our favorite things to get. It's so cool.
Have any fan art, send it our way, and we can post it on our Instagram. It's great.
Emily says, hey, I don't cry, you meanies. Don't cry about it, Emily. Come on.
ASB Bunny says Siren Head. What's Siren Head? Is that like Pyramid Head? I love Pyramid Head.
It says a siren on its head. All right, I'm going to switch up my laptop and my microphone. Get ready to do this reading thing with the eyes and the words and the mouth and the lips. I'm also wearing my Aliens, Ghosts, Demons, Cryptids, True Crime, and Scaryish shirt, which is available for purchase right now. Cool. Hopefully that annoyed you less than it annoyed Robin. Are you ready for me to read?
Yes.
Cool.
You go. Oh, my forehead looks huge.
My forehead always looks huge.
No.
I'm
need
bangs. There we go. All right. So what happened just now?
Holy fudge! Thank you so much, Nate and C, for donating
$34.68.
You are definitely the
12,472 HP on the Stream Boss line, meaning that they are going to control the fate of my mustache unless
all the power.
Yeah, unless lots of money is donated between now and then. Also, Chicka Chicka Boom Boom redeemed a drink,
Meadows.
And Meadows did also 4 minutes ago.
I think
what is with you not cheersing me?
I think I only took 2 drinks earlier, so I still have to take 3.
Mango White Claw isn't as god-awful as I thought it was. Emily says Adam has e-boy hair. I don't know what e-boy hair is.
Maybe, like a
fuckboy haircut?
Maybe, yeah.
I walked in there and I was like...
raves or something?
I walked in there and they're like, what can we do? I was like, fuckboy. And they're like, cool. And they gave me a fuckboy haircut. So I said, Pidgeotto. I said... Cool. No, I was just like, just trim it like normal, but only take like an inch off the top, and now it's super long again, and it's driving me fucking nuts. Jesus Christ.
All right.
Just go ahead, put it down, move your hand. There we go.
It's like just vodka.
All right, one more. Wonderful. Indeed. All right. Gonna mark this all over again and get this thing going once I get my email up. All right. There we go. So I'm going to go ahead and move into my first email of the show. And this one's subject is, you can read this on the podcast if you want. Thank you for clarifying that right up front so I didn't have to skim through your email looking for that line. And this one's from Caleb. It says, hi. Hello. I've been a long-time listener, and I was on here before. I had the sleep paralysis with the demons. I feel like that doesn't really narrow it down because we've had a lot of sleep paralysis with a lot of different demons sent in. I must say, I did not see any red demon dong. That's good to know. No one wants that when you have sleep paralysis.
What the shit?
It's a reference to that one movie that we talk about sometimes. This is the end. How he has like the demons show up and there's like the big dangling dick or whatever. You don't remember this? Robin has completely etch-a-sketched this.
Which one is This Is the End?
It's the end of the world with like Seth Rogen and James Franco and Danny McBride.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Cool. I just had to explain one of our jokes to Robin. It's always so much fun. I have more things that have happened to my family and to just myself. When I was 11, my father passed away due to diabetes complications. That's very sad.
We're really sorry for your loss. Yeah, sorry for your loss.
A few weeks after the funeral, things started to happen around the house. My nephew, Jaden, who was a toddler at the time, was deathly afraid to go into the hallway because, quote, Papa was in there. So every time he had to have someone come with him through the hallway, or he would cry very hard out of nowhere.
So was he afraid because he should be gone, but he's still there? Or was he afraid that because he looked different? You know what I mean? Because he had died? Did he look scary or something like that? You know
I'm confused. Like you're saying he's a ghost either way, but he's scared of him for a different reason.
Why is he scared of him? Like, is he scared because like
he understands the concept that he shouldn't be there?
But sometimes kids are like all about having their relatives.
Yeah, they're just still around even though they've passed away.
Right.
Okay, I see what you're saying. I don't know. I don't know what the case was. You'll have to let us know. On another occasion, Jaden was jumping up and down on the couch. Me, my mom, and a few other family members were in the living room with him. We were all telling him to stop, but he kept jumping. The next thing we knew, we saw him flop in mid-air and fall back on the couch. He began to cry and say, Papa hit me. We all just looked at each other in open shock. We all believed him because my dad wasn't one for disrespect. Everyone in the house felt like he was there for at least a week. After a bit, we didn't feel him anymore. It was like he kind of stayed around to see if it would be all right without him around. And it was difficult, but it was good to feel him around for just a little bit longer. Thank you guys for everything y'all do, and I love you guys so much. I have a few more stories if y'all want me to send those too. Well, 1, we love you too.
Yeah.
And 2, yes, please send those. 3, we're sorry for the passing, but it's nice to know that you got through it and, you know, he kind of hung around a little bit longer and smacked a kid while he was at it, because I think we can all, you know, just say that we'd like to do that after we pass on, is to just stick around and smack one of our nephews or great nephews or grandbabies. I think it'd be pretty fun. So good way to show that you're still there is to just knock them back into place. But yeah, thank you so much for sending that in. All right. Not that long. Let's look over to stream chat.
I don't know how I feel about you being like, sometimes you gotta hit kids.
I'm not saying sometimes you gotta hit kids. I'm saying if you're a ghost and the kid's acting disrespectful, give them a little whack and let them know you're still there. It'll be even scarier because they're just like, what the hell just happened? All right, gonna scroll up.
I don't know what you were.
I figured you were gonna read some stream chat
because you said you were scrolling up, and
I just thought you were gonna read some stream chat. My bad. I thought you were gonna interact with our audience. That's all. No big deal.
Ghost and a Witch says, my shirt shipped today, the same shirt as yours. Apparently it got lost in the mail. That is so annoying.
No, ooh, that pisses me off so bad.
Yeah, that's so annoying. And you know what? I've honestly been contemplating moving away from Teespring.
We've talked about it multiple times.
Because I ordered a couple mugs. I ordered this design mugs, and it was printed incorrectly because there was like an extra little demon on the mug somewhere, and it was just so strange. I don't know. But yeah, so contemplating it, don't know, might go back to Redbubble. I didn't like Redbubble when I did it before.
I don't like them either.
So it's just merchandise is always really difficult when it comes to
quality,
and you want to make sure I want to make sure we're giving you guys good quality. We don't make it too expensive
on you guys either.
All right, so
Malcolm over on YouTube says, I love you, Adam. Thank you.
Aww,
I love
so
you
nice.
too. Emily says, we love everyone. And Malcolm says, yes.
Merlin Valor says, bitch, I would buy the shit out of Pyramid Head.
That's funny.
Also, by the way, anyone excited for Silent Hill Dead by Daylight? I didn't know there was going to be a Silent Hill Dead by Daylight.
It's already in there. I showed you the trailer for it.
What?
He's one of the killers. Yeah, they put it in like right away.
Oh, I want to see that. We have Dead by Daylight. Can't we just play it?
Yeah, we could.
Oh my god.
He's like overpowered but slow. I don't know. I watched him when he first came out. They probably balanced him since then. Malcolm says he has my hair in reference to my hair. Emily says, oh, you a boomer, Adam. Oh, no, Emily.
He's a
I'm no boomer.
There's a new word. A zennial? Something?
Zennial comes after millennial, I'm pretty sure.
No.
Because it's Gen Z, right?
Is zennial, or it's with an X. It's the one right before millennial. You're in the 1985.
I was born in 85, so if that's what I am.
Yeah, so you're right.
I'm an ennial in some way, shape, or form.
It's like I just saw it today, but yeah, my friend posted about it, and it's like the generation that used like AOL and all that stuff. Disc players, CD players, you know what I mean. I used to walk around high school with a CD player just sing.
I did too. I used to have it in my hand.
I did too.
This was my CD player. I'd be on the bus and I'd be like,
and you
like
had
trying to hold it still so it wouldn't skip.
Right, and if it skipped, like if it shook too much, it would skip, and then you'd have to like go like open it, close it again. Oh man, it was a nightmare. Anyway, people are talking about keychains, voting for Wendigo. I think Wendigo would be a really good idea. I don't necessarily know how I'm gonna draw a wolf-like face, so it's kind of hard.
Malcolm's wondering if we read a story before. Not sure. I'm not sure when you sent it in. And Emily is saying the same thing. Emily did send her story like 2 months ago. So we're like finishing up May. It was weird because a bunch of them got clumped together on this new app that I use for my email. And I was able to separate them out and see them again. So we're finishing up what's left in May and then moving on into June. So
and then Merlin Valor says to have Krampus for the winter. So what I do is I do seasons. So this what is it, Mothman one was for the summer, and so maybe for fall I'll do Wendigo or Nessie. Have to Nessie. Decide. And then for the winter maybe I'll do Krampus.
You should do Krampus with your face, and then I'll be a child in the basket getting hit with that wicker stick or whatever. And I'll be crying. Perfect. Emily says, "Smack that bitch," in regards to the ghost hitting the kid.
Kids. Oh, jeez. Okay.
Christina says in Eric Cartman voice, "Respect my authority."
Nathan C says, "Man, I've not been on the stream in a while. What's this HP thing?" So, if you are the stream boss, at the end of the stream, you get to, for this week's episode, you get to control whether Adam shaves his mustache or not. So you be the deciding person. You have all the power.
Essentially, it's a call out to whoever's donated the most recently, and then your HP goes down. So 2 HP comes off for every 1 cent donated. You can also heal yourself for every exact same amount you put into the show while you're the stream boss. So if you're at top HP, you don't got to worry about like healing yourself, although we'll always accept those donations. But it's just a fun way for us to track it, because before it was just like we would just take donations and track like progress towards an arbitrary monthly goal, and now it's more about like highlighting whoever is giving the most, or at that time giving the right amount to steal away the stream boss. And it's a fun little way of just giving you guys credit. So Morbid G over there on YouTube says, "Hi guys, what up, Morbid G? Thank you for joining us."
Cream Lord said, "Ghosts get bitch slap privileges."
That's funny.
Privileges.
Emily says, "Wendigo is a winter spirit."
Awkward Artist Plays says, "I simp for Adam." Nice.
Thank you.
Valley Girl says, "My video is still cutting in and out, and Adam has some of the best freezy faces."
It's probably gonna be like that the whole show.
Glitch Grim says, you're shaking the table now.
I am.
Glitch
How's
says,
it feel?
Good. I don't know. Glitch says, make the Aswang, Robin. I wouldn't even know how to draw that. And it would be like a it'd be like a wiener. No. It'd be like I get it. Get out of here. I would probably just have like ridiculously long tongue or something. I don't know.
Kamiko says, make Adam into a cryptid, and Emily says, I said that last week.
Merlin Valor says, be my friend in Dead by Daylight.
If we play.
We tried to stream it once, the two of us together, but our internet was so bad that it wouldn't
It basically
work.
dropped every 2 of every 3 frames.
Glitch said, send me your name on Discord. Nice. Merlin Valor says, Nessie. I love Nessie. I think they'd be so cute. Nathan C says, you guys should play Pacify. What's Pacify? I never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
I Almost Reading says, made it. What did I miss? Just 2 stories. We still have 2 more stories left. Nathan C says, what does everybody else think about Adam's mustache? Shave or no shave? Lots of people say shave, actually.
Last week it was like everyone was saying keep it, and I was just like, all right, so if y'all want to go. I trimmed it because I was told to, I think by Laura Ann last week, so it's up to you.
Geeky Gorgeous says, maybe a Bloody Mary charm would be kind of cool. I like that idea.
Bloody Mary could be cool. We haven't done Bloody Mary yet.
What would be cool is if, like, it was blank on one side, you know, and it just looked like, use like a mirror acrylic, because they have mirror acrylic, right? And have Mary on one side, so it looks like she's coming out of the mirror.
And then a little lamb on the other one. I like your idea. Oh, okay. Emily clarified. I said I simped for them last week. Got you.
I'm What's for Dinner says, Dirty Joke of the Week. What is the difference between a pickpocket and a pervert? Oh my god, what the fuck? One snatches your watch, the other watches your snatch.
Wow.
Gross. Let's see. Awkward Artist Plays says, I'm getting a gaming laptop, so I'd be down to play Warzone, not on stream, just for fun. What's funny is we've been playing so much Warzone lately, and we've been getting chicken dinners. And
yeah, it's been cool.
It's been really cool, but we haven't been able to stream.
Haven't been able to stream it. It's been awful.
And it's great because we keep getting, like, 3rd place and above, so we're just like, we gotta keep playing like this. Even when we stream, we gotta keep playing like this. It's just insane.
Emily says Bloody Mary was actually a person. Here's the thing about Bloody Mary, there's like 17 different origin stories, and they all claim that they're the true origin of Bloody Mary, which is why I haven't covered her, because what it comes down to is there's actually no physical proof that any of them were actually Bloody Mary. The closest one, I think, is like Mary Queen of Scots, and how she's supposed to be related to the legend because she was an actual person, but
and she got murdered.
There's just no like actual evidence that using the phrase Bloody Mary to try and summon a person, and there's so many different types of rituals. Like, the very basic way to put it is saying Bloody Mary in the mirror 3 times summons Bloody Mary. That's what I was told, right? Did you know that like the original version of it was you had to light a candle, take a mirror, and in the dark walk upstairs backwards, and then Bloody Mary was supposed to appear over your shoulder while you were walking. So that's how you were supposed to summon Bloody Mary then, and you never have to say her name. So there's a million different things and origins about Mary and Bloody Mary, and in various different and mainly Anglo-Saxon cultures. So it's something that I haven't done because I know a lot of people are gonna be like, you're wrong. Like, I was told when I was 5 years old that you just say the name 3 times in the mirror. So
thank you so much, Cypherdenic, for gifting a sub to Glitch.
Thank you. You guys are being super generous tonight, even though the stream is absolute horseshit.
Nathan C. asks if anyone plays Valorant. I haven't played it. I really tried to get a beta code to play it before, and I just couldn't get one, so I haven't played it. I don't want to buy it.
Emily, if you want to... Yeah, I don't think so.
Oh.
I don't know. Emily, if you want to send me a link to whatever you found regarding Bloody Mary, I'd love to look at it, because she's saying that it was a real person that murdered people. So I'll take a look at that, too. White Claw sucks. All right.
Emily says, no, she murdered people, Robin. I'm talking about Mary, Queen of Scots. She was murdered. She had her head cut off.
Okay, so here's the deal. We're at the middle of the show. We've already read 2 stories. We usually run a commercial break because we've already had to bring down the show, and it's kind of been a glitchy mess. No offense to Glitch. You want to just keep going?
Nathan C. says it's free to play.
Oh, cool. I didn't know that.
Nice.
Do you want to keep going?
Yeah, let's keep going. Oh, no, run a 60-second ad so I can drink. I'm sorry.
Okay, there you go, folks. I gave you the justification for why we weren't going to do the ad, and Robin ruled me.
Oh, because there's
because it's been a dog shit stream.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
But we're still running the ad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
So everyone blame Robin, and here comes the ad for some of you. Most of you won't get it. There we go. Pre-roll ads are disabled for 21 minutes. Anyone who joins us in the next 21 minutes won't get a pre-roll ad. We're going to earn like 13 cents off this ad. Fucking killing it, dog. Where can I send you some links, my dude? Just the email, storytime@scaryish.com. What?
How do you know?
How do I know what?
That you get 13 cents.
Dude, I'm just guessing. That's why I said like 13 cents. How do you know? How do you know? Do you have a formula? Can you write it down? Can you show me? Can you prove it?
Give me the math.
God.
I mean.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Both of them. Shit. No ad for Squidward's Poppy. 4 ads for I'm What's for Dinner. That's hilarious. Take that. Y'all been frozen for the last 15 minutes. Just refresh it. And hopefully it'll, unfreeze us for 10 seconds.
What's funny is, like, the ads for toilet paper. The ads for toilet paper during these times. Like on, when we're watching TV, because we've been watching, like, Top Chef as it came out. And it's like, for Charmin or something like that. Like, we can't buy Charmin right now, can we? Like, it's awful. That's
funny. Glitch only got a 10... Oh, no, I'm sorry. Meadows only got a 10-second ad. That's nice to see. Here comes the sun. Do, 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 do. It's all right.
Awkward Artist Play says toilet paper. What toilet paper? Exactly.
Gross.
It's all about the bidets now, right? Anyway, let me read my next email.
You're really going to jump in your next email and some folks haven't even gotten back from the ad break yet?
I haven't even.
You run an ad break, then you read a fucking email? What is this?
You know what's
funny?
What
are you doing, Robin?
Is I ordered some stuff from the Pokemon Center in Japan, and it included cookies, okay? And I got it shipped through FedEx. And FedEx sucks.
The Comcast, yeah. It's the Cox of shipping services.
And I have never, ever in my life had to file a prior notice for a shipment from Japan, because I've ordered food from Japan before. And this is the first time I've ever had to go through all these hoops and file this notice and then send it to FedEx. And I've been waiting for like a week for FedEx to just get back to me about this stupid prior notice. And I've emailed them twice, like, here's my prior notice. Where's my box?
Honestly, like when I was waiting for my chair to get here, they watched Castaway on TV and that plane crashes. And I was like, oh, he's a FedEx guy. Fucking deserved it.
What the shit?
He survives. Spoilers. Yeah, so I think we've gotten everyone back from the 60-second ad. Let me check and see if that counter is done. It is. I sat in gum. Cool. So, yeah, some of you got it, some of you didn't. It's completely random. I think subs have a smaller chance to get it. And which ads you see, how many ads you see, and how long they are, it's up to the Twitch gods. I have no idea what happens with it, so... Cool. Like you said, you wanted to do it so you could drink.
I did. I'm almost done.
It's just funny, though, because we have, like, instructions from folks to drink.
There's only one left.
Consistently. Cypherdenic just gifted a sub 5 minutes
ago.
So
if you want to make us drink, there's only one left.
Another shout out to you for that, since we did it twice. I will answer one thing that I saw that came across right before it, which was my favorite Beatles song or favorite Beatles song. For me, it's a mixture of Rocky Raccoon and Hey Jude.
Raccoon and Hey Jude? Yeah. Really? Those two?
One of those two. It goes back and forth. I really like Rocky Raccoon, though. So Rocky Raccoon and Hey Jude.
I like
You don't just shit all over someone's favorite something. I also like Blackbird.
I like Hard Day's Night or whatever.
You would. Basic bitch, whatever. Yeah, how does it feel? How does it feel, Robin, if someone shit on what your favorite thing is? You've already called me a basic bitch once in the show. What if it was romantic
and I picked like the one where it's like, I want to hold your...
You didn't, though, because it's called I Want to Hold Your Hand.
Damn it.
All right, I'm marking it. You can get into your next one.
All right. So my next email is beginning, and it goes, Heyo, Adam and Robin. Heyo.
Heyo.
My name's Vanessa. Hello, Vanessa.
Hello.
My friends call me Nessie. That's so cute.
That is awesome.
Like the Loch Ness Monster. I'm a ghostie that listens and sometimes peek in at social media. I found y'all on Spotify.
Shout out Spotify.
And currently on episode 87.
87.
I love that movie, Lucky Number 11.
It's a good movie.
It's so good. Anyway, currently on episode 87 / Storytime episode 78. Listening while I worked. I've never really experienced paranormal or creepy anything, but I love the topic and I love hearing everyone's stories. That or I didn't know anything was happening to me, like I was blissfully unaware. Then something happened. I worked part-time, third shift from 6. Let me start that over. I work part-time, third shift from 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. Monday through Friday. I usually get home around 12, chill for a bit, and then feed my pup or let him out. He usually signals to pee or poop around 1:30 a.m. or so, then go to bed around 5 a.m.
Wow.
What?
I remember doing that when I was like 19.
My pup is 9-month-old pit bull puppy named Dexter. I think name. Pit bulls are so cute. They are just like these big, happy little doggos. Little and big, but they're just these huge dogs that just seem so happy, and just their tails like move their whole bodies, and they're just so cute. I don't know.
What was the name they called them? Caretaker breeds? Like prior to the bad rep they got because they were so good around children and especially babies?
Something like that. He's actually my brother's, but I watch him when my bro couldn't, so he's basically mine. JK. Well, maybe. I would do that too. If my sister had a pet and she was like, can you take care of him? I'd be like, he's mine now. Anyway, I live in the suburbs with my family. Our house has 2 levels in the front. Our yard is fairly big, 15 to 20 steps from front door to sidewalk. That is a big yard.
Yeah.
Where our mailbox is. If we're facing the street, to the left from the front door is the garage/driveway. There are 3 windows on the second level facing the front yard. My brother's far right, definitely asleep. My sister's in the middle, awake, but I know she's playing PC games. And my parents above the garage. My dad's probably going to sleep at this time because his blinds are down. My mom's at work. She's a night shift nurse. And then it has like the hands emoji, whatever.
That's funny.
Because nurses are such hardworking people, and it's absolutely crazy. We don't have a porch unless you count a square concrete a little wider than the door. So it's just like a little tiny pad.
Right. Just a bit wider. It's like the landing for your door.
We also have a lamppost next to the driveway, which acts as a midway point between door and sidewalk. We use that to light our front yard at night. Our house is at a junction. Our street's like a T, and our house is on the horizontal part of the T where the vertical line touches. So it's like where the car drives into, maybe?
Yeah, like that makes sense, yes.
Okay. The street is barely lit with 2 street lamps on either side of our house, also blocked by big trees at the edge of our yard. Your house looks, it sounds like it looks amazing, like something out of a movie. So without our little lamppost, the front yard is dark. Sorry, that's a lot of background. Hope it makes sense. For the 5-ish months that I've been taking Dexter out, nothing has happened. It's mostly quiet besides the trucks on the highway less than a mile away. So this night, Dexter doesn't signal to go out until 3:30 a.m. I usually don't mind. It felt like any other night. So we go out there. I have him on a leash. He pees right when he steps off the concrete block onto the grass. I give him time in case he decides to poo, so he wanders around the front yard. Then, not too long after, I'm standing in between the lamppost and the front door. Sorry.
It's a weird pause and mouth noise.
Dexter is sniffing the ground around the lamppost. It's probably around 3:33 when I hear some random guy whistle in the distance. Dexter looks up in the direction and just stares and cocks his head. I can't see in the direction because then I would be staring into the light of the lamppost. It really sounded like the whistle was calling for him. I'm imagining the whistle like when you're on Pirates of the Caribbean and the guys that are locked up in jail whistling for the dog. Yeah, that's what I imagine this whistle sounds like. I look up to the second floor thinking my dad was calling to him, but it can't be my dad because my back is to the house and his blinds are down. And the whistle came from across the street in front of me. I stood there for I don't know how long, but I quickly sped walk back to the house with Dexter in tow. And I'm so glad this puppy is so well behaved. I prayed that he wouldn't run to the darkness. I would be so freaking scared.
Right.
We get inside, I lock the door, shut the lights, and run to my room. When I got inside and checked the clock, it read 3:36, so we were only out there for 6-ish minutes. I haven't told anyone yet because I wanted to type this out before anything. That's so freaking funny. But safe to say I'm never going out again unless I know someone else is awake and aware that I'm outside. I'm still a bit freaked as I send this. My poor puppy didn't even get to poop.
Aww.
But if he does inside, No big deal. I just don't want to go back out there. Hope nothing else happens. After calming down a bit, I spent some time typing in a background and an intro before sending this. I hope it was readable. Thank you for reading, Vanessa. That's so, one, scary, but Vanessa is probably the cutest thing.
Not to mention, it's really well written, and it really paints a picture of something that's super fucking creepy. Like, either it's just this random sound you heard that sounded like someone whistling for your dog, or it's someone actually calling your dog, and I don't know why anyone would do that. Unless they're just being a fucking creep and they're trying to lure your dog towards them, knowing that you would go after your dog, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I wouldn't want to go outside either. But, I mean, you do have a pit bull, and they are fiercely defensive. So, that's one of the good things. But, yeah, we're glad you're okay and we're able to send that message to us. So, thank you for sending that in. All right. Let's look around. Christina says pit bulls were called nanny dogs. I knew it was something like that. I was very, very close.
Thank you so much, Cream Lord, for gifting a sub to our community.
Yeah, to Nate and C, which is ironic.
Because they've been gifting to everybody.
Kamiko154 says, I'm cursed to be allergic to dogs, but I still pet and love them with watery eyes. That's hilarious. And that's everything I have over there in YouTube.
Okay, my Twitch got, cut, so I'm missing a bunch.
Okay. Silly Snuggle Kid says, I made it late, but I made it. Congratulations. Thank you for joining us. Nate and C thanked Cream Lord for the sub. All right. Cool. I think that's just about everything. Because we read most of these right before we got on the story. Yeah, Tia is in. Cool. I remember seeing that. Oh, Emma, my girlfriend, said to say hi and thank y'all for keeping me and my other part, keeping me happy. Aww. No problem. We're glad that we make you happy in some way, shape, or form. Because we're just a couple of silly bitches. Reading your stories.
Glitch says, I've been waiting on my Funko from Funko for 4 weeks, and I'm not liking how long it's taking.
It's really annoying.
It's annoying. It's super duper annoying. I'm thankful that the charms came so quickly because it shipped from China and it got here within a few days.
The Fancy Iguana has said, how do you buy snacks from Japan? I'll sell my soul for some strawberry Kit Kats.
So I used a service called...
whatever.
I used a service called From Japan, and you can order from places like Tokyo Hands, which I absolutely love. Their stationery is so fucking cool, but you do have to pay to use the service. It's a service charge that they do, and then you pay for the shipping, obviously, too.
Or we could order them, get them here, and then we'll collect your soul. You just write it down on a piece of paper and send it to our P.O. box, and we'll, in return, send you some strawberry Kit Kats.
But yeah, so that's how I ordered stuff from Japan. It's through a service. Because the Pokemon Center from Japan will not ship to America, and the Pokemon Center in America blows. So,
wow.
So the thing with that is, if you want to get something from Japan, say stationery or something like that, it's only $5. And then you come to the Pokemon Center America and it's $20. Why would I pay $20 for the same fucking thing?
Right.
So it's just, ugh. And I would rather pay extra for the service fee, to get more stuff that is only offered in Japan too. That's just my thinking. I love Pokemon, okay?
I agree.
Anyway.
Fancy Iguana says, honestly, that's such a well-behaved dog. Mine just bolts at any chance they get. I'm What's for Dinner said, during the podcast, when you said Sasquatch in your trash hole, my mind immediately went dirty. And Cream Lord says, how can it not? Yeah, I agree pretty much. Jay Valor says, Daiso sells strawberry Kit Kats if you have one near you. I don't think you have to pay with your soul either. They accept all forms of currency within the United States.
Who?
Daiso.
Oh, Daiso, yeah.
She just doesn't listen.
We went to Miniso, and my cousin got dark chocolate Kit Kats. From Japanese dark chocolate Kit Kats, which I still have. And when you guys come over this weekend, I will give you your dark chocolate Kit Kats. But some places do have it, like Daiso and Miniso and stuff like that.
52DZ says, look at all these new names. Hello all. What up, 52DZ? Thank you for joining us. Long time no see.
It's been so long. The Fancy Iguana says they like the song Michelle. Glitch likes I Am the Walrus.
Cuckoo Kajoo.
Squidward Poppy says, yay, love all these pride stickers. Because if you gift subs, I think right now, you give out pride emotes.
Yep.
So I think that's really stinking cool.
Chicka Chicka Boom Boom says, I love Daiso. The Haichu is bomb.
Silly Snuggle Kid says, I made it late, but I made it. Welcome.
Starting to overlap now.
Sorry. I don't know where you are then. Did you read the I Almost for Dinner Sasquatch in your trash hole?
Yes.
Oh, God.
I just read that.
So funny. All right. The Fancy Iguana says, it'll be like that one scene from Supernatural where Crowley bids his soul, but he doesn't have one. That's pretty funny.
It is clever.
We are so close to being caught up to Supernatural. At least I am, because I've been watching a few episodes here and there. Everyone's talking about Haichu. 52DZ says, hi, homie. It's been a trying month, but I'm good. I'm so glad that you're doing well despite everything crazy going on.
Yeah, because it is a crazy world to live in right now.
All right. So is it my turn to read or is it your turn?
You just read.
Oh, okay.
Pays this much attention, gives this many fucks.
Thank you so much, 52DZ, for subscribing. Did you already read that too?
Nope, I did not. Says, hey, ya people, 52DZ subscribed for the 22nd month in a row. 22 total. I am pretty sure that you have subscribed every month we have been doing these. And you are 2 months away from our 2-year anniversary, which you will clearly be celebrating with us, hopefully. I'm just assuming that this 22-month trend will continue, which will be pretty awesome. I'm What's Her Name says, how much has Robin drank?
A lot.
Not a lot.
I mean...
There wasn't a lot of booze in that?
There was. I poured the vodka up to here, man.
Okay, so she's shit-faced right now, which explains all of her behavior for the last, I don't know, 8 years.
Fuck you.
Okay, so let's go ahead and mark that. And I'm going to move on into my last email and the last email of the show. All right, so I'm going to move on into my last email and the last email of the show. And this one's subject is murder in the apartment across from me.
Ooh,
holy shit,
crime.
That sounds freaky. Starts out like this. What's up, Adam and Robin?
What's up?
What's up? Hope y'all are doing great and safe and sound during these hard times. I remember this story when I was listening to an episode of My Favorite Murder. Shout out to MFM. I love that show. That's me, not them. They didn't say that in their email. I said that in my brain and in my mouth. I completely forgot about this happening in my apartment complex until they mentioned a home invasion in Houston. This one happened sometime in April of 2011. I'll give you all the details that I remembered and the rumors that I heard that the news never covered. I'm from Houston, Texas. I used to live about 20 minutes away from downtown Houston in an apartment with my mom and my 3 sisters. In parentheses, it says, I'm the only boy. It's a lot of estrogen.
It's hard being the only boy. Adam knows.
Yeah. We have 3 pets. They're all girls. And then we have Robin. And then we have my mom in the house. And then typically we have Robin's sister over. And then occasionally we have Robin's aunt and cousin over. And they're all ladies as well. And then occasionally we have her cousin who is a gentleman who comes over. And it's nice. It's a breath of fresh air. Although there's really nothing wrong with hanging out with a bunch of beautiful women. So.
Aw, that's so cute.
I will continue. It says,
Cheese.
I'm going to give you what the news covered, then go into what I was told and heard around the complex. It'll be pretty long, so strap in. Notice she said strap in and not strap on.
Okay, you know what? That one episode, I said strapped on. I don't even know.
Everyone strap on.
And
this is going to be a good one.
The next day, immediately, was just like...
So much shit.
Yeah.
It was so funny. All right, the email continues. First, the news said that there was an attack on a man in an apartment across from mine. His wife was coming home after dropping off her son, and when she opened the door, 2 people pushed her out of the way and ran. She immediately called the cops after she found her husband with head trauma, tied up and bleeding from his head. She was freaking out because she couldn't find their 2-year-old daughter until she looked underneath the bed where the baby was covered in blankets. Police mentioned that the two suspects were were a white male and a Hispanic male. They suspect that they entered through his door after they knocked and he opened up. They fought before the man was knocked out and beaten. As far as police were concerned, nothing was taken from inside the home. About a week later, they found the Hispanic man, but never divulged why they attacked the man and never mentioned if they found the white man. That is what the news reported. Here is what I saw and heard when I came home that afternoon after school. First, let me say that I'm glad we all went to different schools because if not, my mom would have been home around the time the murder happened. Anyways, my mom was heading into the apartments that afternoon when I saw a huge amount of news reporters and people surrounding them. Them being the apartments, I believe. My mom doesn't like us being nosy, but me being nosy, wanted to find out what was going on.
You don't want your kids to be noisy either.
This is true. Although if there's like a bunch of news reporters, I'm going to be like, yeah, Adam Jr., go over there and ask what the fuck's up.
Dude, okay.
Because it's like an innocent child. We'll see what they say to him. Come back to me with that information.
When the person next door in our old apartments got shot, news obviously came by to ask us, like, what'd you hear? What happened? And it was just like, I don't want to talk about it, dude. Do you really think I want my face on the news after someone gets shot? You know, it's just crazy. You don't want your kids to talk during those
Plus,
times.
if you said something stupid and they put you on the air, you would have been auto-tuned. Like, that was the time of 2010s where anyone that said anything like a little bit awkward or a little bit catchy totally got auto-tuned. All right, the email goes on. I immediately went to the vans where I saw my friends actually being interviewed about the situation. They didn't even know what happened. They just wanted to be on TV. Anyways, the story I was told that day was that the man owed money to people and that he hadn't paid them back. They came looking for him, and when the fight ensued, he managed to hide his daughter underneath the bed and just threw blankets on her so the intruders wouldn't see her. They beat this man to death because he owed them.
Oh my God.
What's even crazier is that a friend moved into that same apartment where the murder happened, and his family would complain about hearing fighting outside and inside the house, even though there was no one living above them or next to them. Supposedly, you could even hear the man screaming if you walked by at night.
Shut up. That's terrifying. That's like instant ghost.
Yeah, that's super. It's a traumatic event. Sorry for the long story. I just couldn't wait to share. Stay safe out there and wish y'all nothing but the best. Thank you so much for sending that in. We appreciate it. That one's super fucking crazy. And that's what I'm talking about when I say true crime. It doesn't always have to be supernatural related, but you don't really remember sometimes like, oh yeah, that thing happened. It's not like at the forefront of your head or your brain or your mind thoughts or whatever until you hear something and you're like, oh yeah, there was a murder across the apartment from me. Or like there was a shooting like two apartments over. It's not like a conversation starter. You don't lead with that. So sometimes it kind of gets buried in the archives of your brain and it just gets brought out. If that happens, it gets brought out because you hear something on this show or a different show, but you want to share it with us. We highly encourage you to do that because as tragic as that shit is, it's also super fascinating and we appreciate you sharing with us. So thank you for sending that. All right. I'm going to mark right there. I'm going to read YouTube and then I'm going to see what next problem we have when we try and stream Marvel on stream. So okay. Let's go ahead and...
Marvels are going to be teleporting all over the place.
I'm just not looking forward to it. Okay, Christina Vasquez says, I used to know a guy who ate Kit Kats whole, like he wouldn't break off the pieces.
What a monster!
He's a lunatic. Emily says that they're back. I sent you guys an email titled Bloody Mary Queen Stuff for Adam. Cool. Kamiko says, Adam should definitely be drinking a Bloody Mary while reading Emily's email. That's hilarious. Perhaps I will, although Bloody Marys are really fucking gross.
What? You don't like them?
I
kind of like it, but it depends. So it can't have too much like citrus in it, maybe?
This is Robin. What? You have an opinion? I have the opposite opinion.
It depends, okay? We went to Cowboy Christmas out here, which is...
it's a Christmas for cowboys.
It's a Christmas gift show, and they have a lot of cowboy stuff. But there was a Bloody Mary stand, and they had like different flavored Bloody Marys depending on like the juice that they put in it or whatever, like the meat juice, like clam juice or whatever.
Berry, the sweet of the juice.
Oh God.
That's from Letterkenny in case you haven't watched it yet.
But
you all should.
There was a whole bunch of different types, and I thought it was really interesting how you can have different flavored Bloody Marys. So I kind of like them because some of them are better than others, but they're good. I think they're good.
And this has been the Bloody Mary Corner with Robin. You can go ahead and read your Twitch chat now, too. I'm done reading my YouTube stuff.
Thank you so much, Merlin Valor, for gifting a sub to the community, to Literar.
I can check. Your computers came on its own. Just saying.
Awkward Artist Play says, fudge. Man, I wish I could afford to stay subbed. Man, I wish I could talk today.
Today?
Shut the fuck up.
All right. Let's go ahead and get that scene switched over. Robin's not live, so I'm not sure if it actually worked yet, so I'll just have to go ahead and make myself live. But right now is the time to type !vote, then a space, and the number that corresponds to the track you would like to race if you would like to participate in Marbles on Stream. In fact, this is the voting portion, so yeah, if you'd like to vote for the track.
Glitch said to that story, shout out to Texas. Chicka Chicka Boom Boom asked how far our backlog is.
About a month and a half.
Yeah, something like that. Awkward Artist Places. Why are you guys so hard to draw? Because we have fucked up faces. JK, LOL. No, just because we move a lot.
Wow.
Glitch says, best way to make a Bloody Mary, half mix 2 shots of vodka, add ice and shake, and then throw in trash.
Yep. They're so gross,
That's
dude.
That's fucking funny. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, so maybe Nessie will be my next one, and then Krampus will be after that. Maybe.
Not a lot of votes for the race coming in. I'm kind of shocked to see that.
I'm just art in my brain all the time, just trying to think of the next thing that I want to do.
She's just insane in the membrane.
I'm insane in the membrane.
Insane in the brain.
But yeah. Aw, Geeky Gorgeous says, both of you are beautiful. Thank you. That's very sweet of you.
Very nice of you, you goddamn
You know what's
liar.
funny is I've been really making an effort to what word am I trying to think of? Tone down on how much junk food sweets that I eat, because for a while there, as soon as quarantine was over, I was like, gotta get boba fucking every day. So I was having so much boba.
Which was every day prior to quarantine and some days during quarantine as well.
So I'm trying not to drink as much boba, because as much as I love boba, it really is not the best thing for you. But yeah, so trying not to have a lot of that. So trying not to eat a lot of junk food, because I don't know. I really want to make an effort to not do that.
Cool. Right now, the factory is in the lead with, I don't know how many votes, but there's a lot of votes scattered across multiple tracks.
Glitch says, need the spooky ghosts as a Slimer mix. Just saying. What the fuck? Like we need to make a boozy drink. Name it after our podcast.
That'd be cool.
The Scaryish.
We have a white ghost as a logo, so it'd have to be like a White Russian or something similar to it.
It would be cool if we had Midori, because it's green, and you could make like a Ghostbusters kind of thing. It's melon flavored though.
I'm watching her says, I kind of miss Robin losing her shit every time someone follows and the haunter scares her. Yeah, we kind of took a bunch of stuff that was a part of the live show out of the recorded show, because we were receiving complaints that we were like sellouts, and all we cared about was reading about our donations.
And we don't want that to be the case.
We don't want to, and I don't really care if people like shit on us like that too hard, because we'll just ignore it. It sucks when people do that, and you just lose respect for them, or you just don't pay attention to it. But what it came down to was we don't want to detract from
the content.
serious topics.
Because we were doing an accent during like someone's grandmother dying, I was just like, this is not funny.
And that's when we're like, yeah, we should change that. So we've rolled that back almost entirely, and we separate story from audience interaction. So, all right now we're gonna go ahead and choose the factory. It's still in first place. It's scrolled past multiple times. It will be our first of 2 races this evening for those of you who have never raced.
Squidward's Poppy says, whoever complains about Scaryish can suck D's nuts.
That's funny.
Oh my god. Chicka Chicka Boom Boom says, ghosty shaped glasses filled with rum chata. I love rum chata. For real.
All right, the average time to finish this for most people is 2 minutes and 42 seconds. For Spooky Friends, it's 2 minutes and 35. We do it faster than anyone else. Also, I'm What's for Dinner currently holds the record for Spooky Friends at 1 minute and 41 seconds. 1 minute 19 is how long it takes the world record-setting pace. We're going to go ahead and race this one.
Glitch says, I used to be a bartender. I'm on it, but I was saying as Art Slimer Ghost guy mix art. So, make like something art piece with the Slimer dude from Ghostbusters, maybe?
I think that's, yeah.
Did I enter? Did it work? I don't know.
I don't know. Everyone was hitting exclamation point play before I even clicked, like, load.
Oh, shit, sorry.
So y'all might need to do it again. I saw them all flying through.
Oh, there you go, yeah.
Yeah, before I even got the track loaded up, so.
So I might have to type it in again. Oh, the window's off.
Adam, have you heard... What window's off?
The game window. Because it's not lined up.
Adam, have you heard of DNU? I have not. You can vamp while I do this.
Oh, sorry.
You have mouth too.
It's not working right now. Emily the Rat says, for real, I need boy and girl hamster names. I don't know. It's
really annoying that this stupid thing screwed up, because like I have to completely redo everything about the stream on the fly all at once. And because we switched to the scene, now you all can see, like, I have to redo this. I don't know where our webcam went at all. It's just gone. It's just a pain in the ass. Keep going.
Okay. I really like Hamtaro. I think it's really cute, but that's just because I grew up watching that kind of anime. Like, I had a mouse named Tenshi because I watched an anime called Tenshi Muyo, you know? It's really hard for me to think up names. Like, our dog is literally named after an anime character. One of our dogs is named after an anime character. The other dog's named after a Game of Thrones character. Our cat is also named after a Game of Thrones character. We don't have any other pets. But at some point, we were considering naming one of our kids a Game of Thrones character. So I don't think we're the best to ask about names. Just because
I was like, what is this building towards? I'm so confused why you're shitting all over our names.
No, it's just like we are not the best to come up with cool names. We just choose them from things that we like, you know? Like, I wanted to name one of my kids Lucario because it's a fucking badass Pokemon.
Yeah, she still wants to do that, by the way. Don't let her fool you.
It's not happening.
All right, I think that's about as much as I can move over. And I'm going to go ahead and start this countdown. You have 35 seconds from right now to join in the race if you haven't already. We have 23 marbles in the stream.
Aw, Awkward Artist Play says Alexander Hamilton.
That's a good one.
Hamtaro and Hamtera. Nathan C. asks, anyone watching any decent animes lately? I am in the middle of watching BHA, I think it's called. BHA, something like that on Netflix. And it's about, like, beastmen. So strange, just, like, humans turning into animal people. And it's really about racism. And it's so crazy how interesting it is. Oh, there, Glitch says BNA on Netflix. Me too, twinsies.
Apparently DNU stands for D's Nuts University. Thanks for that, Burn.
Lunabin says, name him Lucario, Luke for short. That's what I said!
That's what I said when she said Lucario. I was like, I guess we could call him Luke.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Right now, 911 Girl is in the lead.
Nathan C., if you do want to watch BNA, it is really about racism because the humans are hating on the animals, so the beastmen really, really bad. So it's kind of triggering in that aspect. If that doesn't bother you, then I would recommend it.
Or if you're okay with the allegory and you understand the art of it.
Right.
Then you might be able to... Cypherdenic and Merlin Valor both fell through the side. ASB Bunny and 911 Girl were the first two to make it through. We still have more people trickling through with Lucy bringing up the rear. Let's go ahead and follow first place, which is still 911 Girl. Trying not to get knocked around by these giant hammers, but they have been struck. Hollustier and Laura Ann have both fallen off, with ASB Bunny now in the lead. I love the logo. It is adorable. Making the jump through this ridiculously terrifying apparatus. 52 Nix goes cruising right by and has just been launched towards the end of the map. And I think 52 Nix just took a shortcut and is probably going to win this. Chicka Chicka Boom Boom, The Robin Grace, I'm What's for Dinner, Awkward Artist Plays, and myself have all fallen off. And yes, 52 Nix has won. That was pretty awesome. You shot right through that little funnel thing and got shot across and past a bunch of stuff.
Oh.
And got yourself a win, beating I'm What's for Dinner's record time. And it's pretty impressive. Good work. So we'll watch everyone else trickle in. There's only a minute and 13 seconds left before you can finish to try and collect yourself some points. Before that wave of blue shows up and disintegrates your ball.
52DZ says, The Exorcist is on HBO Max. I'm watching that tonight. Nice. I've honestly never watched from beginning to end The Exorcist.
It's good. Scary.
I watched Constantine yesterday because I freaking love Constantine. And I feel like there are, on the Netflix version, because I grew up watching the DVD over and over again, there are seconds of extra things in the Netflix version that I never watched because I only ever watched it on DVD. So I thought it was really cool watching it on Netflix, just a little extra content for my little eyes. A
little bit of a race there for second place, but ASB Bunny came out on top with Luna third, David's fourth, Valley Girls fifth, I Am Beef Trainer sixth, Emily is seventh, 52DZ is eighth, beating Glitch, who comes in ninth. We have Actually Phazon and Cream Lord still in the back, but as you can see, that wave of blue just creeping in. Actually Phazon will likely finish out Cream Lord. It's going to be close. I'm not sure if you're going to make it, but I guess we'll all watch and see.
911 Girl says, happy birthday and congrats, 52 Nix. That's awesome.
All right, 52 Nicks on their birthday takes the victory for the first race and 9 points on the season. All right, scrolling down.
Nathan C says, been catching up on anime this week.
Laura Ann's at 9. I'm Watching Dinner is at 16. Robin's at 11. I'm at 11. No, Robin's at 8. I'm at 11. Looks like Lucy's at 11. Scriptory is at 10. And David moves up to 13 on the season, along with ASB Bunny moving up to 13 on the season. So pretty good stuff.
Squidward's Poppy says, you guys should watch Ju-on on Netflix. I think it's The Grudge in series form.
We watched it.
We did watch it. We watched it with 911 Girl, actually. And it's the prequel to The Grudge. So it happens before The Grudge happens. So it's everything in the house leading up to it, I guess. It does end on a cliffhanger, so I need more episodes. I'm so I need to know what happens next.
Okay, so 52 Nicks. Here's what you need to do. Type in !merch in the chat. It should bring you up a link to all of the stores that we have. If you go to Robin's Kawaii Corner, look at the Scaryish themed stickers, choose one of those, and then email us and let us know, this is the sticker I want, and here is where you can send it. So, yeah, cool. Let's go ahead and get ready for the second race. And y'all can start your voting.
Let's see. The scriptory says The Witches is on Netflix now. I have never heard of The Witches.
The Witches or Witches?
The Witches.
Okay, The Witches is different than Witches, which is why I'm asking. Witches has Angelica Houston.
Yeah, Adam loves Witches. He loves
kids movie. It's good.
The freaking rat movie. Let's see. Bye, Emily the Rat. Thank you for joining us for the first race. Valley Girls asked if anyone's watched Haunted on Netflix.
Nope.
I don't know. I might have, but I'm not sure because I've watched so many horror movies that have the word haunted or haunter or haunt in it. It's really hard for me to tell. There's a lot of good horror stuff on Netflix right now, I think. There's one. I started watching Jeepers Creepers not last night, a few nights ago, and I only got through the beginning. It has, what's his name in it? That actor.
Justin Long?
Yes, Justin Long. And I only got through the beginning, and then I fell asleep. So I got to go back and finish it. It's funny because we were playing a horror trivia game with my aunt, and Adam was doing so well. He was answering so many questions. He didn't win. Haha, loser.
I collected the most cards, but I didn't get the draws for the categories I needed, and the times I did, they were really hard questions.
I got a Jeepers Creepers question, and I was just like,
she's like,
I don't know the answer.
It was what human organ is the creature searching for in the original Jeepers Creepers? She's like, I don't know.
I only got through the beginning of the movie.
I was like, it's based on a song. Do you know the song? She's like, eyeballs. Shattered Dreams is going to be our next. Shattered Dreams also the name of how my Sunday went when we played that game. But Shattered Dreams will be our next track. Average time, 2 minutes and 5 seconds for normies. Minute and 12 seconds for the world record holder. For us, 2 minutes and 5 seconds for the Spooky Friends. And Robin is the Scaryish record holder.
Valley Girls says it's the actual ghost stories from real people, but the format's beautifully done. I have seen it. And I really like how
play to join.
I really like how they do the reenactments because it's not like trashy, like over the top reenactments. They're pretty good.
Ooh, Liz messaged me. It's Witches. She was saying Witches is on Netflix.
Oh, okay. Squidward's Poppy says Jeepers Creepers was one of my faves as a kid. Every time it was on Sci-Fi, I would watch it immediately. That's so funny. Glitch says Adam should do Haunted Hollywood on Jeepers Creepers, but it might ruin the movie. Really?
I've never heard anything about Jeepers Creepers having a Haunted Hollywood.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Or haunting. 23 marbles all ready for this race, which is nice to see. I'm going to boost this to 45 seconds and start the countdown right now. I think we had 25 last race, but we lost Emily, so we're hoping to get up to 24. We'll see what happens, but we understand some of you folks like to conk out early, or you got to go, or you're just not into it.
I've been watching Strangers from Hell. It's a Korean drama.
There we go. We're at 24.
And it's really intense because I was not expecting it to be super serious. I thought it was going to be like, oh, my neighbors are annoying. But no, there's like people tying people up in basements and stuff like that. And I was just like, this escalated so quickly. But there's a lot of new Korean dramas that's popping up and a lot of new anime. Food Wars. Food Wars is coming out with a new season.
What did I do? I can't see the leaders anymore. The leaderboard went away.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, there we go. Cool. All right, we got a Plinko machine and then a bunch of fan blades after some elevators. So let's just watch actually Faison take the lead and see what happens with it.
Digimon came out with a new anime, Digimon Adventures, and Adam has never seen Digimon, so I'm watching Digimon Adventures. They're on the 5th or 6th episode, and I'm just like telling Adam all these things about Digimon, and he's like,
so dumb.
It's called Digivolving? That's so stupid.
Why wouldn't you just call it Evolving? All right, so there's a lot of folks who went left. 911 Girl was listening when Fleetwood Mac told her to go her own way. Halusier has already fallen off. So who's the real nonconformist here, along with Cypher Denict? And then Valley Grills appears to be going through the middle track, along with Geeky Gorgeous, Glitch Grim, and a handful of other folks. So we haven't had this even of distribution for the tracks in a long time. So let's just go above and see where everyone goes. Glitch goes off the edge of the world, so R.I.P. Glitch.
Nathan C says, Digimon's my childhood.
I got smacked around and launched forward, so I'm looking in pretty good shape. I'm also beating Robin's record right now, which we can all agree we want me to take from her. I fell off the side, so fuck me. Actually, Faison is in the lead and running a record-setting pace as well, with Awkward Hours Plays in second, so as long as they can make it through and not get launched backwards by these little arrows here.
Oh yeah, winner.
No, you mean died.
Aw, man.
Alright, here comes actually Faison trying to beat Robin's pace with Awkward Hours Plays right behind, looking to take advantage of any mistakes. Looking for a way through those rods, but cannot navigate. I was going to say navigate it. Cannot navigate it. Here comes Lucy and Lunabin trying to snag this victory, along with Merlin Valor and Squidward's Poppy. It's basically anyone's race now. And Lunabin winds up taking the victory at the last second after finishing third, I think, last race. Congratulations, Lunabin, for finishing first.
Cypher Denick says, but Inuyasha, though. Inuyasha is on Netflix now, if you guys want to watch that. Squidward's Poppy says, Digimon Season 4 was the best.
For me, Digimon was the ripoff of Pokemon, and I was
I'm
there.
What's for Dinner asked, is Digimon just a Walmart version of Pokemon? It's different, because, like, Digimon aren't necessarily real. They're these digital creatures. It's like Tamagotchis.
Pokemon absolutely are real.
But, Pokemon are real animals. They're, like, real animals in the world.
I was being facetious. Squidward's Poppy finishes out with actually Faison, the only person left, dragging this out with that blue wave of death coming for you.
So far in Digimon Adventure, it's like there are viruses in the internet, and the Digimon are there to, like, defeat the viruses, and the viruses are, like, making everything in the human world go haywire, so people can't control trains. The U.S. launches a missile at Japan at some point.
All right.
There's finally a lot of stuff.
Some final results. Congratulations, Lunabin, on your victory. You go up to 14 points. Lucy goes up to 15 on the season. I'm only going to read off the ones in double digits. I'm What's for Dinner is at 17 points. Squidward's Poppy goes up to 21, clearly in the lead for this season. ASB Bunny, Scriptory, and I all stay the same at 13, 10, and 11 respectively. So Luna, you know the deal. Let's go ahead and pick a sticker, email us, and let us know which one you want and where we can send it. So, congratulations. Fun stuff. Like I was saying, for me, Digimon seemed like it was a ripoff of Pokemon because I was there at the beginning. I played Pokemon Blue. I picked Squirtle. And I had a Game Boy that wasn't even color yet. It was the OG Game Boy. That's how old it was.
Shut up.
Yep.
What? How? Pokemon Red and Blue came on Game Boy Color.
No. They were usable in Game Boy Color, but we only had a regular Game Boy. We had 2 regular Game Boys and a link cable. And I started the game and got to pick my Pokemon. And then I got to the town where you can first trade, and I traded my brother, my starter, so he could get all 3. So he picked, I think, Venusaur. Or no, Bulbasaur to start. And then I traded him Squirtle and Charmander. And then I started the game over. Like, I started the game over every time I did that. Then I started again and traded him Squirtle and Charmander. And then I picked Bulbasaur. And then when I got to the town, he traded me back the second Squirtle I sent him and the second Charmander I sent him. And I had all 3 of the starters. Because we both were obsessed with getting 151.
I had Pokemon Yellow on the Game Boy Color. That was my first Pokemon. I remember when my mom gave me my Game Boy Color for my birthday, and I had Pokemon Yellow with it and everything. I was just so stoked. And you could walk around with Pikachu, and it was great. But I don't know. I love Pokemon. I love Digimon. I used to go home every day to watch Digimon, but my parents bought me all the VHS of Pokemon, so I watched Pokemon that way.
For me, it was like a betrayal. Like I can't like this show that is a ripoff of what I, have grown to love and stuff like that. I'm watching her says you couldn't get Mew though. You actually could, and we did.
You had to go through you had to walk through invisible stuff, right? And
there's a bunch of stuff you had to do to get Mew, including like catch a Missing No and have him a specific slot. It was really weird.
What?
Missing No? You never caught Missing No? Missing No is a Pokemon that just looks like scrambled code, and it's like you have to go through a bunch of shit to catch Missing No, which I think is number 00. But yeah, if you Google, you can actually get Mew. My brother found out through, I don't know, IRC back in the day. And it's an old internet.
It's like Ask Jeeves?
No. IRC is more like AOL Instant Messenger for like hackers, where you could do like file transfers back in the day and stuff like that. But yeah, there was a way. There's actually a way to get Mew, and I remember getting 151 and being like fucking stoked.
Actually, Faison said Missing No was the shit.
Thank you.
52DZ said, guys, let's talk Pogs. Oh shit, Pogs. Dude, Pogs was my jam. Yo, because you'd sit around as a kid and you're just like trying to smack. Oh, dude, smack
She's
down.
so excited right now.
Pogs were amazing.
Kind of scary and kind of sexy all at once.
Dude, yeah.
I remember Pogs.
Marbles. You
Fifth grade was when I had a bunch of Pogs, and you get slammers and you just destroy everyone else's fucking Pogs. That was fun.
I used to play marbles a whole bunch, and you wanted to get the marble that was this big so you could use it against everyone else's tiny little marbles.
Wow, that just seems unfair, Robin.
Anyway.
So, right on. Kimiko says to Emily, who I'm pretty sure is already gone, if your hamster is a boy, Snape. If it's a girl, Luna. Harry Potter Forever. Pretty good names. I will say, before we get into the official outro, thank you to everyone who watches us live. It makes it fun. It makes us look forward to it. It's just a fun thing to do. And I know a lot of you have mentioned it before, and we've gotten emails about it too, about people who miss some of the older stuff that we were doing for a little while, like the funky voices, or having the volume up to scare Robin, or any of the other things that made it more interactive during the stories. But we did separate them. It happens. We separated them just in case we get emails about someone's family member dying, or suicide, or suicidal thoughts, or anything that we want to be, take seriously and have that forum. And we're not looking to take the fun out of it, but we just definitely want to make sure that everyone feels like this is a safe space to share. And there's fun stuff that we can do where it's all of us, and we definitely want to encourage people to come and join the stream. And what it comes down to, some people are just going to be poopy pants. Some people are going to be poopy pants. They're going to complain because they hear other people having fun and they don't join, or they can't join. So it's one of those things where the more listeners we get, the more we're just naturally going to attract some negativity. That's why we have such wonderful admins and moderators like Glitch, especially here on YouTube, and Twitch, who's just all over both channels, making sure that we keep it cleaned up. And we have several in the Spooky Friends group on Facebook. We have Jeremiah, and now we have Christina, and it's really nice that you folks volunteer some of your time for that. And I just want to make sure that if you see anything that's negative like that, just do what we do, which is just water off a duck's back. There's a million compliments that we've gotten. We've only been insulted by people maybe 2 or 3 times since we started doing this. And so you just got to focus on the good stuff and ignore the bad. And sometimes there's constructive feedback that isn't delivered in a proper way because, to be quite blunt, people are fucking rude and they have no idea how to talk to each other. And it can be quite frustrating, but we try and be professionals about it and take what we can out of it. And then for the stuff that's clearly just rude, we say, look at this fucking dickhead, and then just move on with our lives. So. Yeah,
you just got to let it go.
Yeah, let it go. Like Robin saying that one time, which people that only listen to the show probably don't even know, because that was a challenge that we did during a live episode. Yeah,
during a live episode, if we got to a certain donation amount, I had to sing "Let It Go," and it's on our YouTube. If you guys want to go over to YouTube and
go ahead and check it out. But yeah, just a little personal message for y'all before we do this outro, which I'm gonna go ahead and mark and start. Yeah. So thank you to everyone. Oh wow, you did a mouth pop right there. What's up?
No, I was just gonna say that. Thank you everyone so much for joining us for the live show. If you joined us for the live show, thank you to everybody who's listening and got through this entire episode and joined us and keep supporting us. You guys are absolutely awesome, and we really couldn't do it without you.
Absolutely. If you have a story you'd like to share with us, please email storytime@scaryish.com or go to our website, scaryish.com, and click on Contact Us. Fill out that form. It does come directly to us, or you can hit us up on any of our social medias. We have Facebook, which is facebook.com/Scaryish Podcast. You can message us there. You can also go to, what's it called? Twitter? Yeah, @Scaryish Pod, and Instagram is @Scaryish Podcast. We also have some social medias if you guys just want to hang out and relax, maybe chit-chat a little bit. We have Discord. The best way to get to the Discord is to go to scaryish.com, and there are links to all of our social media on the right-hand side of that page. And there's also a scroller that says Join Our Discord in the very top banner. You can click that. It'll take you directly there. It's a bunch of little chat rooms that we've made specific to the Spooky Friends. It's really fun. Or you can join the Spooky Friends group on Facebook, which is awesome. We're just continuing to grow, which is super cool to see. There are so many memes that are shared, most of them spooky-related, but fun. And some of them are just downright funny. So check those out. Join us there. Robin, for folks who would like to donate to us, how can they do so?
If you would like to donate to us, you can go to patreon.com/Scaryish Podcast. Right now, I only have a few of the Mothman keychains left for Badge of Honor patrons and above. I did mail out a whole bunch today. I'm so happy, today being Tuesday, that you folks support us, and I'm so thankful that I was able to make something that is special and unique for you guys. So hopefully you folks enjoy that. You can also donate at coffee, ko-fi.com/Scaryish Podcast. And those are one-time donations. All your donations go to helping us upgrade our studio setup, keep us going, doing our everyday, day-to-day things, especially in this climate, in this world going on right now. And we really thank you all for helping us keep on creeping on.
Wow. What a wonderful improvised outro.
You should have seen all the notes I was writing. I write all the notes in the Patreon packages by hand, and I just sit there and I write them all day. So hopefully you folks enjoy those too. I think I wrote that on a couple notes.
She always winds up reading me her favorite puns or silly jokes that she has, so she is very proud of it. That said, I think that's just about everything we have for this episode. So thank you so much to those of you who listened. Marking this really quick because we didn't give a shout out to Freshly Squoze, who followed us 26 minutes ago. Solid name, Freshly Squoze.
Thank you.
That is everything we have for you all for this episode. So Robin, go ahead and sign us out.
Oh, I also...
oh my God, this episode will never end.
I also want to give a shout out to our shout out to your patrons.
Oh, fuck, we forgot to do that.
Yep. So we have two Codys. So we have a Cody Liebolt and a Cody Emerson. Cody Emerson, Jesus, because I'm thinking this off the top of my head. I literally don't have a list. And a Michael. So you guys are super awesome. Thank you guys so much to being those top patrons that support us so much.
And one last desk shake for the effect of it. So I think now we might actually be done, but who the hell knows what Robin has up her fucking sleeve.
And then what are you doing with your mustache? Nathan's
supposed to decide. True. So now that we're done... Nathan, you get to decide. What am I doing? Am I keeping the mustache or am I getting rid of it? Hashtag shave or hashtag save? Very good catch.
See you later, y'all.
When? Oh, yeah, they did say that during one of our many outros over a minute ago. Holy shit. Well, what's going to happen is I'll hang on to it until we can hear back from them, I suppose. So we'll wait here for a second. Well, we'll wait for 30 seconds, then we're just going to go ahead and sign out. It's hot as fucking here. I'm absolutely exhausted. I've had an awful day. And I have to call Cox and ask them what the fuck is their problem after this. So we'll see how long we're going to wait. I'm just going to twiddle my thumbs here for a minute. Robin's already on her phone. She's already in post-game mode. So I guess the stash is going to live for another day. I don't know if you all know this, but Robin gets on her phone when I'm doing my topic episodes and just stops paying attention entirely.
That's bullshit. That's 100% bullshit.
It's called a joke. She just didn't get
It's not funny joke. You're not funny.
It would be funny if you were actually paying attention to me now.
Fuck you.
So there you go. Some fun stuff from Mom and Dad before the end of the show. Robin, go ahead and sign us out.
Keep on creeping on, and we'll talk to you guys later.
Bye-bye.